about you guys, but I know relationship status on failure on relationships is definitely my expertise. So I'm going to speak on it. Don't care, don't like it, skip my page. But if you do want to sit around and listen to my ramble, cool. I appreciate you a lot. But so this is where I'm at. And this is what I've gathered over the last 3-4 years. Okay, if a guy cannot go and make relationship decisions or decisions period, and he allows those around him or those that he knows usually don't have his best interest in ways, if he can't go without making a decision, without them making the decision for him, just drop it. Here's why. Okay, so if you don't, there's nothing ever going to come serious from that relationship. Obviously. Let me tell you why. Okay. Because, one, if he was trying to have anything serious with you, the opinions and decisions of others would not make a difference to what he decides and what he wants to. He's not going to let other people influence what he decides or what his decisions are for you guys and what you guys are doing. And another, 3, if he hasn't gotten serious with you within the last 3-4 years, he's not going to get serious with you, so just let it go. Okay? And I'm only saying this because a guy that really likes you isn't going to allow others to have a decision on what plays with you guys. And he is damn sure not going to allow them to make decisions that ultimately could possibly end you in your relationship. And if he's not serious about you, he's going to let all that happen. Okay? And he can say until he's blue in the face, because I know my ex will, regardless if it's a lie or not. They will say it until it's blue in the face and try to convince you of something different. But believe me, it's not any different than that. Okay? So, if he's not truly about you, you're gonna know. Because he's not gonna let all this insignificant little things with people, and especially his sister, make decisions, especially when they just got into it and they've been into it and she has no good outcome for him anyways. So, if he's not serious about you and the signs are blatantly, just let it go, because it's not worth it, and it's not worth it to hang on, and you're gonna do blue in the face type shit, and it's never gonna matter, because he's gonna blue in the face you right back, and it's not really gonna matter, because ultimately he can't make decisions for himself anyways. You know what I mean? So you're gonna sit there and you're gonna waste so much time like I did and like I do, and it's just not worth it. Don't do it to yourself, okay? And I know that's really crappy to say, and I know, like, you're like, oh, how can you say that? You don't know that for sure. Okay, but I do, okay? And here's the signs why that I do know this for sure. Okay, so it's been 3 or 4 years, not gotten serious. He lies about everything. He goes blue in the face. It doesn't matter if truth, lie, or not. He just says whatever he has to say to keep the peace. There's no real truth or realness of why he's doing what he's doing or why he said what he said to you. Okay? And you're going to spend so much time trying to figure out what you're doing wrong and where you went wrong fact that you guys probably should have just ended it a long time ago. And he's gonna sit there and make you look like the villain, say that you're just bitchy, or you're aggressive, or you're physical, or whatever. He's gonna say whatever he wants to say, because at the end of the day, he doesn't want to take accountability for absolutely anything that he's doing or that he's done. Okay? So, let me help you, save you some time, and take it from my mistakes and my bad relationships, and save you some time, because if not, you're going to be stuck on a roller coaster you do not want to be on. Okay? And it's hard to get off once you're attached, and you'll do this back and forth crap, and it's just not worth it. To be honest with you, it's not. None of it is worth it. And I hate to say that, but if he refuses to make decisions or anything now and hasn't, don't plan on him ever. Okay? And I say this with all kindness of regards of everybody's feelings, because I know for me, myself, I'm tired of being played, and I'm tired of people blue in the face. Oh, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. But blue in the face or not, you are not going to know, because nothing usually is truth or honest. Anyways, so how do you know what is and what isn't? Now, another thing. If you tell him that, hey, I can't because it's going to this, that, that, and that, and that against me, and it's gonna make where I get in trouble. If he goes out of his way to sit there and smirk at you and tell you whatever, and like sits there and like bulldogs you into it, just don't even pay that no mind and just be done with it. Because if he's bulldogging you over something that you say that is going to hinder you in the future, or mess with things in the future for you, or hinder you and make things harder on you, nobody's supposed to be there to make anything harder on each other. You're supposed to be there to make things easier on each other. So why even stay in a relationship with somebody that's going to only make things harder for you? That's one thing I don't get about myself. Like, my world can be crashing, and I will literally go out of my way to still stay with that person, because not all good things come easy. It's kind of that tit for tat kind of crap. And I know for me, it is really hard to discern things like that, because after my husband died, I know my attachment to things and people kind of didn't make sense for a little bit, and it still don't sometimes, but I do know this, that your spouse is supposed to make it easier on you, not harder on you. The person that loves you is not going to go out of their way to make things hard or worse for you, and they're not going to sit there and belittle you, badger you down, and bulldog you over something that they know could possibly cause you to like either go to jail or, something stupid, and they're not going to do that. They're not going to sit there and they're not going to make things hard for you. And if they're making things hard for you and they're bullying you and they're bulldogging you and they're bulldogging you over the decisions that make for you, that is best for you and that will help you, not hinder you more, just let them go. Just let them go, because it is not worth the crap that you're going to have to deal with later on. And it sucks, especially when you're already like 3, 4, 5 years in and you're just like, huh, but I thought it was going to be different. Like, why can't it be different? Where did it all go wrong? But in all honesty, it was all wrong from the jump. You just forgot the red signs. You cannot literally love the red signs out of people. Red signs, red flags. And you can literally not love, you can't love something that toxic or anything like that out of somebody. They're gonna have to come to it on their own and know that what they're doing is being a bad partner. And if they don't see it, then they're not gonna see it, and they don't care. That's just that. So I just wanted to give a little bit of Misty's bad relationship advice for today. That would be it. If they're not helping you and making things better for you, they're not going to, and there never was a plan to, okay? And if you notice that they're not helping you and they're making things harder for you, you know what? I don't say ghosting is great, but you know what? Sometimes to be able to get enough strength to do it, just ghost. Because they do it to us. Believe me, my ex does it all the time. Another thing. Don't let somebody make things worse for you just because they're not getting their way and they live in misery. And so they're going to do their best to make sure that your life is miserable with them. Just saying.